Also, the official home of the Kelly Cup, Cincinnati Cyclones. They named their new head coach today. He replaces Chuck Weber. Jarrod Skalde is a former Cyclone. Matter of fact, played 4 games here in 92-93. Was the first Cyclones player in history to be called up directly to the NHL. 19 years in professional hockey, 17 as a player. A second-round draft choice of the New Jersey Devils. Spent time in the NHL with New Jersey, Chicago, Atlanta, Anaheim, San Jose, Dallas, Calgary, and Philadelphia. The last couple of years, he's been the head coach of the Bloomington Prairie Thunder in the International Hockey League, and he takes over the Kelly Cup champions. Welcome to Cincinnati, the new head coach of the Cyclones, Jarrod Skalde. Coach, how are you? Congratulations.
Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks a lot, guys.
No problem. What attracted you to the job?
Well, obviously, this organization has had tremendous success over the last little bit, and I think anytime you can come to an organization and you're surrounded by highly motivated, highly working people, successful people, it really is a great opportunity for myself to step in here and keep the train going and continued success here with the Cyclones.
It is an organization that has had an incredible amount of success, as you know, 2 Kelly Cups over the last 3 years. The bar is set pretty high. Does that present a unique set of challenges for an incoming coach?
Well, you know what? For me, I think it's motivating. Obviously, every day you've got to come in and keep working, and it's a motivating factor. I mean, the bar is set extremely high here. They've had a lot of success, and I'm excited about the challenge. I think as a coach stepping in, I mean, to come into a program that's at the bottom, you're trying to build up. I find this a lot more exciting, a lot more motivating to come into a situation like this where the expectations are a lot higher.
Jarrod Skalde joins us. He was named the new head coach of the Cyclones today. You know, you have been coached by, I'm looking through your bio, you've been coached by guys like Herb Brooks, coach of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, Ken Hitchcock, who won a Stanley Cup, Jack Adams Award winner Bill Barber. You've been coached by an almost who's who of hockey coaches. Give me what impressions you've learned from each.
Well, I started off with Herb Brooks, and, that was a tremendous opportunity for myself to start pro hockey with Herb. And, Herb challenged you mentally every day, a lot that you've read about, a lot that you've seen about Herb. You've got to, take back a little bit over the course of a pro season. He wasn't that intense daily, but he definitely challenged you mentally every day. I've had some coaches like Daryl Sutter, who's now the general manager of the Calgary Flames, who, he was pedal to the metal every day, hard-nosed. And the coaches there's such a wide variety of talents that coaches all possess. And, you take some of the good, and I've had some coaches that haven't been so good, and I've learned a lot from them also. So, and believe it or not, you can really learn a lot from them also. And, like I said, I'm fortunate to have some really great ones that I've taken stuff out of that I still draw from today. 20 years ago from having Herb and Robbie Fatorik, and it's just tremendous resources for myself to pull from these guys and see how they ran things and what motivated them, the structure, the discipline that they provided to the players.
You've played at just about every level of hockey. You've played in the NHL. You understand that everybody that playing for you obviously one day has an aspiration of playing in the National Hockey League, and you're also coaching for an organization that has 2 parent teams. So while you're trying to win games, you're trying to also help players get promoted. You're dealing with a roster that is always in flux. Does that present a different set of challenges as a head coach?
Absolutely. I mean, every coach in the ECHL goes through it, obviously with the double affiliation, but that it makes for exciting days. It's going to get frustrating at times. I've had many conversations with Chuck and other coaches in the ECHL over the years about the challenges in front of them with players coming up and down. But, for myself, the last 2 years in the IHL when, we had numerous call-ups, that was a highlight for me to see a kid get that opportunity to go to the next level. We're here to win hockey games. We're here to put fans in the U.S. Bank Arena, and we're here to win championships. That is the ultimate goal. But along the way, there's nothing better to watch guys, get to that next level. And to be the messenger, I find that very gratifying when you get a call and you're letting a guy know that he is going to the American Hockey League and potentially and hopefully one day play in the National Hockey League. And that's what drew me to the ECHL, is that you're dealing with a lot of hungry kids with that dream in mind that I had a long time ago to get to the top level. And, and that's what I'm here for, to provide them whatever they need to get to that next level and equip them with the right tools. When they get to that next level, they're there to stay.
Jarrod Skalde is the new head coach of the Cincinnati Cyclones. You know, the thing that has always impressed me about this organization has been The fact that it has really been it has been proactive in growing the sport in this area. And I made the remark to Chuck Weber. We had him on the show right after the Kelly Cup. There are as many, if not more, kids that I know that are playing hockey as playing baseball right now. I can't imagine the sport has ever been more popular. Certainly the success of the Cyclones has had something to do with it. When you've gone through the interviewing process with the people that run the team, have they talked about the role that this team plays in growing hockey in this community?
That was very, very prominent in the interview process. It was very important to Ray Harris, Kristen Ropp. It was very important to understand that they had a coach in here that understands the value of being out in the community and getting people involved and getting young kids enjoying hockey. And I believe that every coach has got to share in that passion when you see young kids that are getting into the sport that's provided you with everything. I think it's terrific. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be a part of the Cincinnati Cyclones. I'm proud to be getting into this community and helping young kids grow, getting involved. And that was a big, big part of the interview process, is understanding you're not just here to coach a hockey team. You're here to get involved with this community.
I've got to ask you, I mentioned all the NHL teams you played for. You've played in just about every level of hockey in the United States, also in Switzerland, in Sweden. But I got to ask, you also played in Japan. Is Japan a hockey hotbed?
You wouldn't believe they have hockey there for so long. When I got over there, they had a trophy case with trophies from like 1920, and it was crazy. I didn't even know there was hockey over there. My agent had called me. I said I agreed to commit career suicide by going over there, knowing that it was going to be my last year. I'm not getting a better job after I play in Japan. So I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was getting into. It was going to be my last year, and I got to tell you, it was one of the most gratifying, greatest experiences of my life, going to play and live in Japan with my family. And I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. And I recommend to any guys that, if they know it's going to be their last year and they're retiring, go to Japan for 1 year and just experience that culture and that lifestyle. And it is absolutely terrific experience.
Coaches, especially hockey coaches, eat, sleep, breathe the sport. Never more evident than when I looked at the name of one of your two kids. You have a son named Skate?
Yeah, he's right here. He's decked out in Cincinnati Cyclones gear. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I can't take credit for that. I have to give my wife credit, Erin. After our daughter was born, whose name's True, we had a little boy, and she wanted to name him Skate. And I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to be playing forever, and we named him Skate, and that name fits him absolutely perfectly, Skate Skalde. So he'll be joining Kaha and part of the Mite program over there, and he's excited to get on the ice with the other kids here in the Cincinnati community.
Good stuff. Coach, welcome to town. Congratulations. We'll talk again before the season starts, all right?
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. Look forward to talking to you throughout the year.
You got it. Thanks very much. Jarrod Skalde, the new head coach of the Cincinnati Cyclones, 39-year-old native of Ontario, played 115 games in the National Hockey League. First ever Cyclone player to be promoted directly to the NHL, of course, takes over for Chuck Weber, who won 2 Kelly Cups with the Clones. Their season starts, home schedule starts Saturday, October the 30th against Wheeling at US Bank Arena. Cool stuff. Named his kid Skate, which I like. I'm going to name my kid Microphone. Back with more, 7 minutes away from 5 o'clock. This is ESPN 1530.